Destiny doesn't mean that your life has been strictly predetermined. Therefore, to leave everything to fate and to not actively contribute to the music of the universe is a sign of sheer ignorance. The music of the world is all-pervading, and it is composed of 40 different levels. Your destiny is the level where you play your tune. You might not change your instrument, but how well to play is entirely in your hands. The true Sufi is such that even when he is unjustly accused, attacked and condemned from all sides, he patiently endures, uttering not a single bad word about any of his critics. A Sufi never apportions blame. How can there be opponents, or rivals, or even others, when there is no self in the first place? How can there be anyone to blame when there is only one? If you want to strengthen your faith, you will need to soften inside. For your faith to be rock solid, your heart needs to be as soft as a feather. Through an illness, accident, loss, or fright, one way or another, we are all faced with incidents that teach us how to become less selfish and judgmental and more compassionate and generous. Yet some of us learn the lesson and manage to become milder, while some others end up becoming even harsher than before. Nothing should stand between you and God. No imams, priests, rabbis, or any other custodians of moral or religious leadership, not spiritual masters, and not even your faith. Believe in your values and your rules, but never lord them over others. If you keep breaking other people's hearts, whatever religious duty you perform is no good. Stay away from all sorts of worship, for they will blur your vision. Let God, and only God, be your guide. Learn the truth, my friend, but be careful not to make a fetish out of your truths. While everyone in this world strives to get somewhere and become someone, only to leave it all behind after death, you aim for the highest stage of nothingness. Live this life as light and empty as the number 0. We are no different from a pot. It is not the decorations outside, but the emptiness inside that holds us straight. Just like that, it is not what we aspire to achieve, but the consciousness of nothingness that keeps us going. Submission does not mean being weak or passive. It leads to neither fatalism nor capitulation, just the opposite. Real power resides in submission, a power that comes within. Those who submit to the divine essence of life will live in unperturbed tranquility and peace. Even the whole full world goes through turbulence after turbulence. In this world, it is not similarities or regularities that take us a step forward, but blunt opposites. And all the opposites in the universe are present within each and every one of us. Therefore, the believer needs to meet the unbeliever residing within, and the non-believer should get to know the silent faithful in him, until the day one reaches the stage of insane. Camille, the perfect human being. Faith is a gradual process, and one that necessitates its seeming opposite, disbelief. In this world, it is not similarities or regularities that take us a step forward, but blunt opposites. And all the opposites in the universe are present within each and every one of us. Therefore, the believer needs to meet the unbeliever residing within, and the non-believer should get to know the silent faithful in him, until the day one reaches the stage of insane. Camille, the perfect human being. Faith is a gradual process, and one that necessitates its seeming opposite: disbelief. God is a meticulous dock maker. So precise is his order that everything on earth happens in its own time, neither a minute late nor a minute early. And for everyone without exception, the clock works accurately. For each, there is a time to love and a time to die. It is never too late to ask yourself, am I ready to change the life I am living? Am I ready to change within? Even if a single day in your life is the same as the day before, it surely is a pity. At every moment and with each new breath, one should be renewed and renewed again. There is only one way to be born into a new life: to die before death. While the part change, the whole always remains the same. For every thief who departs this world, a new one is born, and every decent person who passes away is replaced by a new one. In this way, not only does nothing remain the same, but also nothing ever really changes. For every Sufi who dies, another is born somewhere. A life without love is of no account. Don't ask yourself what kind of love you should seek: spiritual or material, divine or mundane, Eastern or Western. Divisions only lead to more divisions. Love has no labels, no definitions. It is what it is, pure and simple. Love is the water of life, and a lover is a soul of fire. The universe turns differently when fire loves water.